So I just scored an awesome deal on some retro video games, and it got me thinking how much of what I do is hard work and how much is just total luck. Because I think about guys like Chase After the Right Price or Collector's Luck, and I'm like, man, those guys seem to have all the luck because they're always finding these awesome deals. But then I'm thinking, you know, I've found some pretty awesome deals myself, and I feel like there's a direct correlation between hard work and luck. If you go to like 1 or 2 garage sales a season and then you find some great deals, then that's pure luck. But if you're going to hundreds of garage sales every season, you're eventually going to find some good deals on some things. And the same thing is true of Marketplace. If you're just looking at Marketplace like once or twice a week and you happen to find some great deals on some games or something, then that's pretty lucky. But if you're looking at it obsessively like I do, 40 or 50 times a day, then you're bound to find some really good deals like this one that I found here. This lady posted about 30 plus original Nintendo games for $140. And so it didn't take much comping to realize that's a fantastic deal. I messaged her, she marked it as pending, and I was on my way over there within about 10 minutes of seeing the post. And I'll just show you how I comped out that deal in about 5 seconds. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. Okay, I'm already break even, and so everything else is essentially free. And then I've got a couple good games here. I know Darkwing Duck goes for 50 or 60. Empire Strikes Back is pretty good. Turtles Manhattan Project is pretty good. Punch Out can go for about 40. And the Lone Ranger, I think, is the best one in the lot. I'll show you some sold comps on the screen. But super good deal, but that's not what I was even most excited about. She messaged me on my way over and said she has a lot of other games, asked if I was interested, and of course I was interested. So I'll show you those games next. So this was a pretty nasty Dreamcast that she had. Dirty, I doubt seriously that it works, but it was 20 bucks for this. Both of these controllers, which I'll probably test the controllers. Look at that in just a second. But 20 bucks for the Dreamcast controllers, and then all of these Dreamcast games, which are pretty scratched up, but I'll get them resurfaced, test them out, and I mean, some of these have to work, and some of them hold a decent amount of value here. I would spend 20 bucks on that all day, every day. She also had this Casio little piano looking thing. Casio VL tone. Unfortunately, it looks like it's corroded a little bit in the battery terminal. I'm gonna try to fix that if I can, although I'm not that handy. But if I get it working, I will show you how this thing works. So I did a little bit of cleaning with some cleaning vinegar and then some isopropyl alcohol. So it's working kind of. So I could use it as a calculator if I wanted to. But I kind of want to use it for the piano thing. So I don't know what the deal is. I'm gonna list it on eBay for probably like 30 or 40 bucks. Still make a profit, but not the 100 that I was hoping for. Okay, now to my favorite part. We got some Genesis stuff here. I do not know if the console works or not. I'll test that out in a little bit. But these Genesis games are some of the cleanest Genesis games that I think I've ever come across. All of them still have their hang tabs. And let me just take a second. I'll spread these out on the table and show you all of these. She said $5 a piece, and I didn't even have to comp them. I mean, that's gonna be an awesome deal. I know I have sold this game before, complete, for over 100 bucks, and that's the first Genesis game that I saw, so I'm like, yeah, that's a great deal. Let me show you how clean these copies are. That is just a minty copy, and pretty much all of these games are kind of the same way. Nice. I haven't even looked through all of these. This one still has the card, everything in it. It did. And sorry about the wind. We'll see how my new mic works in the wind. I'll tally all this up in just a minute and let you know the total value. But there are still a few more things. $5, Super Smash Bros. No manual, still worth about 50. And I paid $5 for that too. It'll be about a double up, and then Crazy Taxi, same thing, but it's worth about maybe 20. I think I gave her 10 for this. I forgot about the Game Genie, another $5 game. And then all of the controllers and stuff that goes with the Genesis, and all of the N64 games, they were $5 a piece too. There's nothing really much in here. Some of them are just kind of double ups. Turok, Ridge Racer. The only really decent game in here is Mario Golf. It goes for about 30. Sarge's Heroes, Wipeout. And these are the games that I am going to keep for my collection. I don't normally go after Japanese Mario games, but if I come across them, I'm just going to keep them for the collection. And they are worth only about $5 a piece, which is what I paid, but I'm keeping those. So that is it. I will tally everything up and let you know the total value and how much I paid. Honestly, I didn't feel like testing the Sega Genesis, so I'm just counting it for parts right now. And after I added everything up, total value conservatively is around $1,550. From that, I'm going to subtract about 15% for fees, and then my original $400 investment, which will leave me over $900 in profit. Now, deals like this don't come around super often for me, but they do come around probably between 6 to 10 times a year, because if you put in the hard work, eventually you're going to get lucky. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more.